Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the evening session we have together before we go to sleep. So guys, seems like this message is all about, not all about, this message starts with this sentence. You don't know how much the envy of others can affect your capacity of seeing things clearly in your mind, in your chest, in your heart, in your soul. The next step is right in front of you. You are being guided towards this next step. But the energies that are around you are making it more difficult than it should be. So, what is this all about? What is this all about? You have an energy around you. And I can tell you how to clear it. Stay in the energy of confusion and speak it out loud. I am confused right now, or I feel this and this because, and allow whatever it is in the moment to be expressed. And then the stepping stones will show up in front of you. But you already know. Whatever this is about, you already know what the next step should be, what the path ahead should look like. You have already given a vision. You have already given the divine plan, a divine plan. It is like between you and the next point in a relationship, a process, a career, something. There is a gap, there is a canyon. Yeah, we can call it like a canyon. And you look to your left, you look to your right, you don't know exactly what to do, but you do know, if you focus right in front of you, there is the path, but it's surrounded in confusion. And that's because of some sort of an energy that doesn't belong to you. If we are to take it at an individual level, it doesn't belong to you. And because of that, and collective wise, it influences you. And it just messes with your clarity. So do what I said and see if it works. Because the path is already there. You just have to be confident enough to follow the divine guidance. And as you follow it, as you follow this guidance, you will arrive in a place where from the position you are now, you see this place where you will arrive looking more as it shows up to you more as like a temporary situation, but it is not. And you see it as a temporary situation, subconsciously rooted in some sort of, it's not even fear, it's not your fear, it's your subconscious being affected by collective energies or another energy. And so if you just clear this energy away, clearly you can see that ahead of you, you have the path, and whatever your subconscious says is temporary is actually your palace of gold, your golden palace. In other words, you are in a situation where you have to take some steps towards someone or something, and you are confused, you don't see the situation for what it is, because you are influenced in one way or another by another person or a collective of people. As you speak that energy out loud, whatever you feel in the moment of confusion, the energy is cleared, and now you can see that this is a golden opportunity or a golden person, a golden relationship. This might or might not be related to the message of love that I posted earlier today. And I feel like it is in many cases. Many of you thought that you are supposed to take a certain direction in life, or to be with a certain individual, or that you have a certain type, or that you are supposed to be or to go in a certain direction. But universe took you by surprise. The universe took you by surprise and showed you another way, another direction. It's showing you. It did show, it's showing, it will show. We are playing with all timelines here. That there is another way. Don't let yourself be confused by the collective, whatever the collective is doing here, whatever someone else is doing here. You know, you have been shown, and I if you are someone, and I know that one of you watching, you have Mahavatar Babaji around you, the master. He is here now as a sign. He is here now. He is here to bring me the clarity I need to see this path clearer. I don't think you guys understand how powerful these programs, subconscious programs are, collective subconscious programs. You are absolutely not aware of what's in there. And you are living your life based on a program that says, if I go in that direction, I am going to die. If I go in that direction, I'm going to have my head chopped. And this is what the programs say. But in you is just a behavior that seems normal. Like, I love my friends, but I really don't want to see them tonight when they said they are going to go to that place where, just an example, right? You having a good relationship with some people, and you are avoiding a place or a situation in particular, and to you it seems normal. But actually what plays out in the grand scheme of things is, I'm so afraid that if I meet the love of my life over there, I'm going to die. Have you ever heard about Many Lives, Many Masters, the book? I don't know who the author is, but that's what's coming to mind right now. And the message is this: the collective has a very ancient memory in their subconscious that keeps them away from the life of their dreams. And that book talks about, it's all about a woman that suffered tremendous of multiple mental illnesses, or what they were portraying themselves as being mental illnesses, but actually they were all rooted, or almost all rooted, in past lives or ancestry wounding. And through Mahabhatar Babaji is so strong here, and through her connecting with the ascended masters, or through her connecting with beings of a powerful light, she healed. She healed. Okay. What else? For you tonight. Our night session. Well, family wishes come true. Family wishes come true. If this is a wish, if you have a wish of having a 10 of Cups type of family, if you would, if there is a desire of your heart to have a well-established home with a family, pure love, pure connection, all for one and one for all type of family, that is very much in the cards. It is possible. But where humanity is on the map right now, there is so much that it is to be taken into consideration in order to get there. To get there at all levels, fully as a being. Fully as a being. Chain of events that will affect your life. This already has happened. And if you watched my love reading from earlier, and if you resonated with it, remember when I said, I want you to think about this divine connection coming towards you, or you going towards it, or vice versa, both in the same time, right? Think about it, how many people had to procreate over the last 2000 years for you to be here in a relationship with this guy or girl. This is what this is giving right now. I have 5 cards in my hands. I don't know why do I have 5 cards in my hands. I'll take one more from here and then I'm going to shuffle again. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. Upright but in reverse also. Trust in the divine plan. What is the divine plan? Have you been again shown something? Told something? The collective energies and whatever energies you have closer to you are definitely impacting here your wishes, manifestations, and desires. My ear rang so loud there. If you allow the confusion and the dark energy to take over your vision and over the vision that God gave to you, it will be harder and harder to get there. Now, if the vision involves another person, for example, a love situation, even if they are confused and in their head for the same reasons, you holding the vision helps them hold the vision, if it makes sense, right? However it applies here in this situation. And what else? Spirit doesn't want you to worry here about the situation, this wish, a situation. It doesn't want you to worry about it because it is yours, it will be yours. There might be some delays. Why did I say it like that? Delays here and there, but it's going to be yours. And nothing can stop such a connection. So it is a connection. Here, we are talking about a relationship for many. For some, it's a desire of the past that's coming back around. For some, it is a desire of the past that's coming back around. For many, it is a connection, a relationship. For some, it is something that has to do with family, or a family desire, having a family, or something related to your family. Leg, stepping into a new experience. And guys, you know when I said in my past video, if you have been watching it, the love reading, I said for many 3D and 5D is one and the same. So you are living in 5D. Right? You are living in 5D. And it would make complete sense with all the messages I'm getting with the dragons, 352 chakras get in the process of being activated, 256, so on and so forth. We don't even know what that means, right? We just received this information. We will know exactly what it means when we are going to embody it, and then we are going to share it with one another, and we'll take it from there. Victory in some endeavor. An Aries might be in the mix here. Very strong Aryan, not alien, energy. Now I'm getting that this person, talking about coming back to the idea that this is a relationship, for those of you that it is. They have, and even if this is related to a family somehow, it still applies. This person, they are so fiery. It's fire written all over them. I'm seeing their energetical body here. It's really, they can hold the fire in themselves now. They can hold the fire in themselves. And this can mean that they can, when they become very angry, they can hold it. They are not going to burn the whole forest because they are angry. Meaning, if they get super passionate about something, they don't overdo it or mistaken that passion for something else. They can keep the passion inside of the family dynamic, and they don't go outside and share the passion with other individuals, right? And it's more than that. This person, they have the eyes set on you, and I'm seeing a hawk super fixed on you. And other than that, they are super, they have become a real protector. So they might be protective of you, or they want to protect you. And if you are the masculine, maybe you feel like this towards a woman with a family involved. Maybe you have children, or they have children. You are going to mix families, or only one has children, or there is the element of family involved, passion, protection, I set on you, I'm coming, I'm confused, you're confused, we are not confused. And you know, the image that I was getting at the beginning of the message here, it is related to the temple path. And the temple path is, from my understanding at the moment, the path of the soul. And you have both chosen this path. I hear someone saying, I better be alone than be in another stupid relationship, is what I hear. I can definitely resonate with that. You know? Okay. What else here? The path of the soul. If you are in a relationship with someone that doesn't take the path of the soul, and you took the path of the soul, what do I want to say here? The time will come where you will see clearly the situation for what it is. So it's useless to... I'm seeing here a soul, one of you, many of you, that you are... it makes me emotional. You are, oh my god, maybe you are super emotional because of it. Okay, you are looking left and right for answers about your situation, but you are going to see it clearly by yourself. You are going to see it clearly by yourself. And why am I seeing now a famous person by the temple path? And there is someone else. There is someone else in the mix here. I heard famous or not, here I come. Coming. There is someone in the future somewhere, or maybe even overlapping with you letting go of the toxic situation, right? That is ready to really take care of you there in the temple, in the soul, meeting you at a soul level. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You know, what Spirit here makes me feel, tells me, is as we let go of these dark entities in our lives, which manifests in people, because the dark entity travels through people in our lives, right? That's a form of attack, if you want. And when we face it and we let go of it, we now can accept through friendship. We now can deepen our connection with Spirit. We now can accept a real soulmate, friendship, and otherwise. February. Okay, February. The wind of change. There is someone here that has been, you built something already with someone, and you look at that wall, because the visual is you built a wall with someone. It is not a house, it is just a wall or a chimney, but it's outside. It's a chimney and it's outside. And yes, there is some fire there in that chimney which keeps you warm during winter time. All of this is metaphorically, obviously. But, and you look around and you see all these beautiful houses, and then you are going to have here a moment of clarity. You are going to look at the person you have built this chimney with, and you will see that they are a dark one, right? If they were of the false light before, that light was spread so thin because of society or where they come from, that now, in the past decade, I hear, in the past decade, they have been entertaining the dark side of the matrix until now they are stuck with it. They have the ways of the dark. Do you want to see the card on the bottom of the deck? You will be shown the way. Candle. You will be shown the way. Career. But what am I going to do if I'm letting go of this connection? What am I going to do? You will be shown the way. You know, this is not a situation where, for whoever this message applies now, where you just have to take a decision right now and to just, you know, act recklessly and all that. No, you will be shown the way in time with time, right? And I'm definitely seeing here someone helping you out, pulling you out from there, so you can step into a new experience. So you can step into a new experience. Yeah, Peacock, beware of great pride. You might be dealing with someone that has a whole lot of pride, and not the good kind. Not good pride at all. Okay, let's continue with the favorite oracle deck of this channel, Elgolia Tarot. I'm traumatized, guys, since I had the other channels. So many comments. What is that deck? It's so ugly. Not that I really care right now. Yeah, I'm trying not to. When you have an inferiority complex, a lot is touching you, you know? When you have a hole instead of a solar plexus. As you heal, become better, but it takes time to become the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the nervous system. Takes time to heal that, you know? Yeah. Guys, there is a... I'm not sure if we are jumping into a completely different message, but there is healing of the body here happening. As you rise, as you ascend, the body is... the structures in the body are becoming stronger. You might start going to the gym very soon, if you are not already, or maybe you are someone that did start to go to the gym already. And I'm seeing here the muscles, the fibers in your body, they are becoming more stronger, but stronger in real true light. Whatever is happening in your body is your body is adapting to the crystalline consciousness that you embody, that you have within you. So you now have a stronger body, more powerful body, or you will have. Hummingbird spirit here coming through of significance. The Ten of Swords, the barren desert. Oh man, they wanted you down. Who wanted you so down? Well, it's this energy in the collective that I keep talking about, you know? You know how is that saying, when you date a narcissist, it's like you date them all. Really. And it is like that and it's not. It is like that and it's not, because there is a spectrum here involved, and some have more snakes than others, and those that have more snakes, they can keep you in the loop for longer than the others that are more explosive and in your face, right? But the characteristics are the same, right? And it is a demonic entity overall. No, yeah, it is a whole... imagine this false light, white side of the matrix, dark side of the matrix. The dark side is in itself an entity, a dark entity, but every single finger of the entity is a different demon. And I'm not saying there are 5 demons only, there are thousands, probably thousands, right? But there is like a... oh, I see it, Jesus, creepy. It is a whole entity overall. And this entity that was created at the beginning of times by someone, that I'm not being shown who, this information is going to come in the future, not right now. But this entity is basically in the subconscious, uses the people that are having these disorders, and these people are carriers and hosts of this entity. So you bring this entity in your house and you live with it, you sleep with it, you sleep with the enemy, basically, right? So who wants you down? The entity. Ten of Swords. They are just... the bodies are... these people, they are bodies that are hosting an entity that's darker than the night sky. So you basically, you think you fight with the person, or you think the person really hates you because they are what they are, but in fact it's a huge dark entity at play, right? And probably if you would remove that entity from these people all at once, they would physically die, I assume. I have a little knowing around it. I'm not sure about this information. There is some truth in it, but it is not completely true what I said. No, not completely true. This entity attacks your intuition, your third eye, attacks obviously your subconscious mind, makes you think, feel things about yourself that are not true. You have clarity and then you don't have clarity any longer. Doesn't this sound like black magic? What I keep saying in my messages, they use the same demons. Black magic and dark magic, they are one and the same. They are one and the same. And for some reason what comes to mind is a personal experience with someone that portrayed to be my friend in the past. She was older than me and she pretended, I am 100% sure she pretended to be very loving, my friend, curious about me, so on and so forth. So her presence was so demonic. I understood what I understood back then, but now I understand better. With time, in years, in practicing spiritual work, you get to see, understand these things better. It is nothing to worry about, and it is to worry about, all in the same time. The key for the people that are still in the false light, so they are not captivated by the dark just yet, and they want to grow this light, the real key here, guys, is to speak truth at all times. All the time. In all situations. You will find a way. You're not going to go there and be blunt with someone out of nowhere. You will know, you will find a way, you will try your best to be honest and to speak your truth and truth all the time for the highest good of all. All the time for the highest good of all. And following that path is going to take you further and further and further and further and further from the dark false matrix. But it is not a road paved with flowers and roses. Obviously, you let go of falsity, which is the false matrix all about, and then you're not going to be a match for it, and it's going to taste your fate, right? Taste your fate. And that's how it becomes a lonely path. That's also why it becomes a lonely path. There are multiple reasons why the path for people that call themselves spiritual is lonely, hermit mode. This is one of them. Right? The main one is to get to know yourself and who you are and to really entertain that light. There is something here that I'm not touching. Give me a moment. Un momento, por favor. Even if, listen to what I have to say, community of wonderful souls. Even if so far the spiritual community told you that in order to heal you have to isolate, doesn't mean it's not true any longer, but it is not as true as it was so far. Moving forward, you will have to go out there to wherever you work, to whatever friends you have, and start speaking truth and your truth. And you will accelerate your path towards reality, towards God, towards the original light worker status. Stepping into a new experience by speaking your truth. And you feel good, you feel so good on the inside when you speak your truth. And don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Speak. And if whoever you speak your truth to tries to manipulate you in one way or another, or now you see clearly who you are dealing with. The Hermit, the inner master, look at that. If so far the Hermit was the inner master, now what's being given to this new wave of truth speakers is the star as the main element to grab and to keep in their consciousness as they do the work. The star. I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to speak my truth, shine my truth, shine through the truth. Indeed. Okay. Page of Pentacles, the butterfly, snow vixen. Why do I see a tsunami? You are someone watching. And I'm seeing again Mahavatar Babaji. Okay. You are someone watching. You are a very powerful, you have very powerful clear vision. In other words, very intuitive. You are super intuitive. But even that can be affected by the energies around you. Your clear vision can be affected when your truth is bended. As you take time and you reorganize yourself, right? You restructure yourself again after the chaotic energies that you have around you. Then, from a place of peace, tranquility, stillness, you can now see truth, right? Something that you have to understand. The crystal clear picture of the matrix can be seen only from a crystalline perspective. So when you get in that consciousness, you can now see crystal clear what is happening in the world. Not a second earlier or later. That does not mean that what people see while they are in the fake matrix, in that consciousness, it is not true. But that truth will be cancelled many times as they raise in the level of consciousness, and they will now have to let go of what was and to adopt what is. That doesn't mean they contradict themselves, and it does mean that in the same time, from a lower level in consciousness, someone might point the finger on you. You have been contradicting yourself. From a higher level in consciousness, they will see you growing. The Wheel of Fortune, the Great Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Did I say the well? We have the well and the wheel. The well and the wheel. A play on the words here. Interesting. You might believe that when you reach this higher level in consciousness, you are off the wheel. It is not just like that just yet. We are living in these very interesting times. Should we call them unsettled? What is the word? They are not settled, right? Nothing is finalized. We are continuously changing, right? Especially now in this period of time. We are in this period of changing, transition. And this dark entity that I was mentioning that lives in the false matrix dark side wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you in shame, wants to keep you in guilt. And I feel here like, again, I'm talking to someone that you are, you call yourself being a psychic, a medium, something, right? One of these labels. It's okay. It's fine. But if you receive an information today and tomorrow you receive a different information, let go of the guilt and shame that come with it. Let go of it. You have now grown. You have now cleared something in you that pushed you to the next level in consciousness, and now you see it in a different light. You see it in a different light. The ones that are staying stuck because of the guilt and shame they feel when they realize all this evolution, they are supposed to, take a second and rethink the situation. Yeah. What else? Interesting night session we have tonight. So we talked about the temple path, a romantic lover here that's all set on you. Very passionate, so much passion with that one. Someone that has to see a marriage or a relationship for what it is and to take their time to gain the clarity in the next step into allowing a new experience to take place. We have here some information about wishes or desires regarding a family unit. What else did we have? We were talking about the white, the false light in the matrix and the dark false matrix and the entity on it. Interesting. Okay. What else wants to be said and expressed tonight? Let's go back to our lover here, to the passionate Aryan lover. Number 5 is being very emphasized. Month of May, is it? Let's call it the spring season of your life. There is what is. Don't be afraid to live again. don't be afraid to allow the flowers to bloom in your life. So whenever this hawk person, they are, I feel their energy is so, it's emotional now. It's emotional, it's excited. I feel like, again, emotional. I feel like I want to cry a little bit. This person says, I know the truth, I know my truth. Well, I like him or her. This one is a truth speaker. I know my truth. It's clear. And they, ooh. I see, guys. Oh my goodness. So I'm picking up on a situation here where don't cry again. A person is set again on their truth, and their truth is you, I assume. I don't know if this person already knows that that truth is you, or they will find out at some point, right? But their truth is you, is true love, is true connection. And they cry, and they are letting go of a Seven of Swords type of situation. They are letting go of deception. So they are letting go here of a marriage, or they are letting go here of a relationship, I hear, where they have been for a long time. So this person, guys, this very fiery one, the fiery one, they might have been in a marriage of sorts, or yeah, I'm definitely feel the contract in there. So what else can it be if not a marriage? You tell me. But it's between them and someone else. And they have been in that marriage for years. I'm getting decade or decades, over a decade. And wow. And but they have not, they were married, but they were not in a relationship with each other. They were very each on their own, maybe raising a child together or children, one child. And I'm not sure why they didn't divorce sooner. The point here is now there are tears involved, but these tears are tears of relief, so to speak. In some situation can be tears of, I have to let you go, and my camera is about to die. I have to let you go. But in other situation can be still that, but in the same time, there are many things that this person has to let go in order to follow their truth, their soul, their light, what they know. And maybe those 7 swords mean 7 things. Maybe it's a really very karmic, but that ended a long ago, marriage, then a career, then a friendship, then, you know, like cutting all these ties, and then wow, and then I'm seeing an angel freeing themselves. It's unbelievable. I have to change my battery though. I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, this person, yeah, look, bottom of the deck we have the Three of Cups, the Trinity Triangle. And definitely can be spouse, career, friends. In some situation I'm hearing even children. I don't know how. Children they have to let go of. I'm not sure why. and the calling is strong, people. Is this person really, there is a bag of, it's excitement. Now experiencing their experience again, it's a lot of excitement, and they feel it as a victory. They feel like they can breathe again, is what I'm being told. February might be of significance here, but look, they feel like they can breathe again. They can, I'm not sure why I'm picking up on the fact that they influence weather. This person is influencing the weather with their moods. You know that scene in Harry Potter where, what was the name of the big guy that came after him to grab him, to take him to the school for the first time, and he said, "You are a wizard, Harry." And Harry was like, "Who, me?" And then the big guy asked him, "Didn't you notice when you get angry, things are moving around or strange things are happening?" So the same thing is happening here with this people, this collective of people that let go of really painful situations here. It is almost like they were super influenced by, again, a collective energy of sorts, a subconscious programming, something where they couldn't take a decision or say no. And so they were put down by life, whatever that was. I'm getting here by a mother figure even. They were put down by a mother figure, which in some cases, if not in all, was living only in their subconscious mind. So maybe the person is not even alive. Ooh, creepy, crispy. Be not afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, and this energy might have moved things around in their house or something around that, is what I'm getting here. Okay. Now, let's get the energy now says that what I'm about to say to you is what they really feel about you. So you do know this person, I assume, right? Actually, I'm getting that if you think you know this person, they changed. Whatever was hiding underneath the mask is now revealed, and it's a new individual, however it applies. So what do they really feel about you? What do they really feel about you? I'm seeing a big flame, so automatically I assume it's a lot of passion. A big flame. Okay. They come and they say, they want to give you their heart, really. I'm seeing them giving you their heart of gold. They have a heart of gold. They have a heart. They are such a good individual if they have a heart of gold, right? What's inside the heart of gold? Still some confusion. They're still a bit confused. About what? About life? About what happened with all that I mentioned? About you and them also? A little bit unsure about the future. But overall, they stand in the truth that I was mentioning. And they want to give you their heart of gold, but I'm not sure why you perceive them as being a little bit dark, or, and I heard, memories of the past. So are you going to project here a little bit on this person, or you did project? And if that's not the truth, oh wow. You and this person, you really need to be just you two separated from any other people around, somewhere in an intimate setting, because this is a very interesting and pristine information. Oh my god, you both are mirrors. And when I'm saying you both are mirrors, I believe, I will go deeper. What I want to say is you both live in the crystalline consciousness, and you have done that effortlessly since the beginning of time, and you don't even know it. Where the majority of people, they walk in a million pieces of mirrors in themselves. They have a million pieces of mirrors in themselves. You are a big wide mirror, a reflector of the reality of things. And so as you are surrounded by others, you get somehow, probably because you are not aware of that, you get somehow confused by the energies, collective energies around you, and you didn't see, don't see, or you're not going to see 100% clearer. And another thing that comes to me right now is they see you clearer than you see them. Speak your truth so you can improve your seeing abilities. Yeah, probably you heard this information from so many readers, but many people, we just know what we know in a moment in time, right? And then if we don't try to understand more, or if we don't allow ourselves to understand more, we are not going to. And so you see, many times maybe you heard, you are like a gentle giant, or you are this huge being of light compared to the average human. Why do you think? That's why you are in the position of the archangel that I kept talking about in my previous messages. You are this huge mirror. You mirror back to the humanity exactly what's happening. The star, bottom of the deck. So how they really feel about you. Let's take some of these ones. How does this person really feel about you? Are you curious to know? Why do we need to know that? Because it's exciting. Chair empty. Someone is living your life. They feel devotion. So this is what I'm getting. They want to know if you have someone, if you are single, or they want to know if you are ready or prepared to take onto this role in their life, to fill a chair, right? To fill a role in their life. Because somehow they know that their experiences mirror yours, and maybe you have gone through something similar. Indeed. So they're like, are you sure you are ready to do this now? Should we wait a little bit longer? Probably that's why the message earlier came. The time is now. The time is now. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. How they really feel about you. They think you have beautiful hair. You remind them of someone from their childhood. For some, it's their first crush. Also, they are haunted by the thought of you being with someone else. There is a sense of urgency here. I have to go grab you, because otherwise, who knows who's going to swoop you away. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. It is not in their nature to be overly emotional, so emotional. It is not in their nature to be even so passionate about someone. I thought I'm going crazy. How is this even possible? Is what I'm hearing. This is a very mature individual. And I thought I saw the Emperor card somewhere around. I don't know. Tower. Solid foundation. Success with effort. They see you building. You are building something. Somehow they see you building. With the dragon in the tower, I'm getting that again, they see you building something and they say, are you sure you want me in there with you? But that's negative self-talk over there. Beth, take care, enemies are working against you. They feel protective over you. I think this message came at the beginning. They feel protective over you. I'm seeing here a man choosing what to wear for a date, I assume, that they are planning. And they say, should I wear this? Or should I wear this color? Or maybe I should wear this color. scissors, disappointment in some affair. They are disappointed for what happened in the past. This can be between you. Maybe, again, if you know this person, something happened that they either think that you are disappointed in them, or they are disappointed in regarding something here. I hear, I should have let them go and come with you. So they let you down. Oh my God, guys, you know, I'm getting something very profound here. So, let's say, for example, before you, someone in the lineage you're coming from, with someone in the lineage they're coming from, maybe they had the same story. And so, they didn't choose one another. And this story lives in this person's subconscious, and they feel profound disappointment, like they disappointed you so powerfully, but it's not even theirs, it's someone down the lineage behind them. You see? So interesting. I'll change my battery, I'll be right back. So yeah, maybe even the romantic feelings are not even theirs towards. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you know, but it's in there. The disappointment, at least it's in there. Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So what is this about? They want you to know that they are coming. They are coming. Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Yeah, they are someone else. If you know this person, they definitely changed. Maybe now they are older. Older and more mature, right? Okay, what else? I'm seeing here someone open the door, and this might be you, might be them as well, but open the door of their house, and when they open the door with so much enthusiasm, there is no one behind the door, and you have been disappointed so many times that you really don't believe in this, or part of you is like, no, you know, and regardless, it is going to happen. Is what is being revealed here. It is going to happen. You open the door once, time and time again, time and time again, time and time again, and now you don't even want to open that door. There is an advice here to rest in these energies, in this period of time. The divine here wants you to rest. Okay, take care of your responsibilities, do what you have to do, but then rest. Rest, and then the divine plan will be downloaded into you, and then you'll know what you have to do moving forward. Beautiful. Okay, one last card. One last card. Justice, the doves of equality. In reverse. Which takes me to a contract that's being destroyed. A contract that's being destroyed. A divorce. We were talking about that's going to take place, or it's taking place. And then full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. And the new contract was signed. The new versions of yourself signed a new contract. So the more mature version, and let's see, you. And this is you, mountain. This version of you with this version of them signed the new contract, and the contract looks like this. Sounds pretty good if you ask me. And what's going to happen next in this connection is you know what I'm getting is prepare your vase for flowers and wealth. But I'm seeing a lot of passion in the near future. If I'm seeing something, I'm seeing a lot of passion. However you want to think about that. Yes, I'm seeing that. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. What's going to happen in the near future, in the next 3 months between you and this individual? 1, 2, and this one. 3. Okay. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Then, fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man. I'm dying. With blonde, gray or white hair. Guys, you are getting another admirer. This is what, oh my god. And torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. My guys and girls, even if however it applies, okay? So you have this person, and then you are getting another one, secret admirer, which is maybe blonde, I don't know. So in this connection, this is what's going to happen next. Why is this happening for the collective? Guys, this is so these options in love, in romance, these wealthy options, spiritual developed options, these are good people. I can feel they are good people. They might have a little bit of cobwebs in their subconscious mind, right? But nothing crazy. And because they are, do not back down from opposition. This bull now to me talks about competition, guys. Oh my guys, oh my guys, oh my god. And the divine wants to restore you the faith in love and humanity. Because you opened that door so many times, you just want to just stay closed and don't bother me, okay? But now good options are coming through. And in order to restore, because it's important to be restored in your distrust, in true love and romance and so on and so forth, here you have another one. So far you didn't have any. Or maybe what you had was flighty type of sleepy, sloppy, floppy energies, right? People. Now, these are people. I don't know why it's so funny. Maybe you will find it super funny. Oh my goodness, what I'm seeing here. Guys, am I going to end this reading tonight? What time is it? Oh my god, it's late. I'm seeing that good men are leaving poisonous women and they are heading towards the life of their dreams with the women, oh my goodness, of their dreams. They are having a wake-up call. The angel of justice is moving through the collective and is blowing the trumpet and is creating awakening in this man, not only in the women. Now it's man, it's the masculine. It's time to leave the poisonous spider you sleep with. Wow. And so I'm literally seeing here different options for you, okay? I'm seeing different, multiple men coming towards a woman. Masculine energy coming towards a feminine energy. Yeah. And they are good people, guys. These are good people. Strong with the bull here. Very strong, very sturdy individuals. Maybe they are big physically, you know. They go to the gym, they have the muscles, they have the body. They have everything. What else can we know about this situation? Oh my god, guys. Isn't it more interesting to watch a reading or a message than to watch news or a certain TV show? To me, it's the greatest movie. I watch all these readings and I kind of see how they fit into the grand scheme of things, and it's mind-blowing. I get bored sometimes. But yeah. Wow. The shadow self, the dark inner swamp. Here is what's happening. My friends watching, my girlfriends, listen. The shadow is being shown to the masculine in the collective. The men now, they see who is a good woman and who is pretending to be a good woman, and it's actually a super poisonous spider. It is like, I'm seeing here a detachment. The shadow is detaching from the light, creating a separation. The masculine energy here has an ascension, is ascending, and they can see it and they cannot unsee it. And remember, I was talking about a blackout yesterday in last night's message. This is what I'm getting here. It's like, I cannot be with you anymore. And it's just, let's say we have been together for 15 years, 10 years, 15 years, and then you did something that it was exactly the last drop that I needed to get out of there. And I believe that the majority of people here, they are actually happy that the poisonous spider gave them the last drop of poison, because for many of you here, you do know who is who and who is what, and it's like you were waiting for them or they were waiting for you, and if it's not consciously, it's subconsciously, it's at the soul level. It goes beyond comprehension, what we see immediately, what we know immediately, right? It's like, pff, goodbye. Yeah. Manipulation doesn't work anymore in these couples. However the manipulation applies, emotional, financial, however it applies. The Three of Wands, the creative bone prism. Yeah, expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. I hear manifest, manifest, manifest. Receive, receive, receive. I receive, I receive, I receive. There is a, in the collective, in a certain collective here, really, breakups are happening. And there is a rematch. You don't deserve to be with you. You don't deserve to be with you. So, you and you have to meet and to create the happily ever after, because you manifested each other inside of these poisonous connections. Now that you see your poison spider, your enemy that you sleep with, let it go. Now the past has to stay in the past and move towards the highest timeline, the life of your dreams. The universe here is going to bless you financially for doing that as well. You are going to build a solid foundation together. Success is going to come with effort. It is assured. You are definitely protected from negative forces beyond your control. So if you have, regardless if you're a man or a woman, if you have any fears that these individuals, the poisonous ones, they can touch you in any way, know that that's not the case. However it applies. However it applies. If you take the decision to live the better life, you are 100% protected from negative forces beyond your control. So do what's in your control and don't worry about the rest. The faith, right? You have faith. Page of Cups, the Sister of Roses, and blessed with real friendships also. This talks to me about a personal experience where I experienced firsthand in my pre-teenager years a super powerful betrayal coming from my father towards the institution of family, the sacred institution of family, towards my mother, towards me, towards my sister. And based on that, I kept attracting super dark energies. Super dark energies. When speaking about female friends, there was always jealousy, there was always competition, there was always envy, there was always all this. I never felt, and if I felt, my feelings were that which I thought it was a true friendship. Actually, was selling me every single time she had something better or more exciting to do, which was actually in itself repeating the betrayal from my father. So why am I getting here this with you? Yeah, as you heal and release the past, a true friendship comes to you now, right? A true friendship comes to you now. So you guys are getting true friendships also. It's the end of an era, it's really the end of an era, and that's why it takes so much and we have to let go of so much, right? To start anew, to start again. And we are, at least some of us, we are the leaders, right? And so we have to take certain paths, the road less traveled, here, there, to become these leaders in order for the world to follow. And if you don't do that in your own life, who do you think is going to do that? If you are born to lead, and with this torch, I definitely see that. And the mountain, and you showed up as a mountain and torch, right? Spiritual teacher right there. Leader, let's call you a leader. And if you are not leading, who do you think is going to lead this planet? If you are not living from your soul, from the fire and the passion of your soul, who do you think is going to do it? The Two of Pentacles, the juggling snake. You know, that's why what I'm getting is some of the psychics out there, some of the teachers out there, they saw this dark timeline for planet Earth, right? Because there is where it was going, right? If you are to cover the false light and you see the timeline only for the dark false matrix, it goes straight to hell. It is the hell itself, but it goes towards, they are going to kill each other basically. It's auto-destruction over there. However that will apply. If we are to uncover the false light, that's what keeps the world running, but it goes slower, but still towards that direction. And so what's the key? To wake up, live from your soul, live in an enlightened state. And I'm seeing Mahavatar Babaji again here. And he says, become a master of your own what? Situation. Become a master of your own situation. Here he is, the emperor, the ruling father. This is what's coming towards the collective. He's so cute. He's so cute. And yeah, these are fair people, just people. They have been through a lot. Their hearts have been super hurt and molested is the word that wants to come through. And here is the thing, they are not meant to heal alone. They are meant to heal with you in a new friendship, in a new romantic, I'm getting, connection. But friendships here might play a role also. The energy of friendship in the foundation, right? That's so healing. I'm your friend first and foremost, I'm not your enemy. Oh. The Six of Swords, the brand new journey. And this is going to be the last card, guys. The brand new journey. There are some storms there on the horizon. That's how some of this man felt, this masculine energy felt. I am bringing home these eggs, metaphor, right? And you welcome me with these tornadoes and these stormy-like situations. You don't appreciate me for who I am. Yet you still want me to stick around. You keep me in a loop. But now, they are gone for good. And so, the poisonous spider will stay with their own storms, secluded, isolated, on a mountain with major challenges to overcome themselves. If they want a connection like you are going to have with these people, they have to watch and learn. Saying that, thank you very much for staying with me if you have been here for all this reading. And yeah, see you tomorrow morning with what we have tomorrow in store. Prepare for love. Tomorrow is a love reading, tomorrow morning. Some changes might happen tomorrow, is what I'm being told, but this is what we have for the schedule. It's a love reading for tomorrow, seems like. Other than that, please don't forget this coming weekend I have a purification journey. It's donation based, it's over Zoom, it's non-interactive. You can join with the camera and microphone off. I'm offering shamanic initiations, I'm offering healing sessions, readings to oversee your healing process, where you are in the healing process. What else am I offering here? What do you need, really? Do you need anything that you think I can help you with, right? But the cherry on top of the cake is the masterclass, which comes next week. It's going to be 2 days over the next week, 2 days the following week, 4 days in total. This one has a price, it's set in stone. It's for those of us, the leaders, right, that we want to walk the talk, and we have it in our bones, we feel it in our bones that we want to create change in the world, in the planet, in one way or another. So during that masterclass, we're going to receive whatever we need to receive regarding this path. That being said, thank you very much for being here. And the last thing that I want to mention is, if you have an existential question or any type of question regarding life, right, or death, leave it in the comment section and I will make a video for it, with it. I'm going to answer it in a video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow or in my next one. Bye bye.